Well, starting next week, Saturday, June 6, 2020, worship services can resume on New Providence, Grand Bahama, and Bimini within sanctuaries or houses of worship. Meetings are to take place between 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. Saturdays and Sundays. Congregants are being advised to adhere to social distancing and strict health protocols. Our Desmond Sanders took to the streets to get feedback from worshipers about the resumption of services and the easing of restrictions on churches.
Believers in the country say they are eager to head back into the halls of worship after several weeks of restrictions due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
I feel that the decision to allow the ministry or the churches to resume their worship service in the sanctuary would only be done, that the Prime Minister would only make that decision once he is sure that the environment is safe and that there's no threat or no concern of the COVID-19 virus. And as long as it's safe, I have no problem going back indoors.
No fear, excited to go back in the house of the Lord to worship Him. And whatever circumstances we find ourselves in, I'm happy to be here. When I was leaving from home this morning, I was excited to come out on the grounds where the church stands. So I am excited for the 6th.
Currently, the emergency orders permits churches in New Providence and Grand Bahama to conduct drive-up services for 1 hour where attendees are seated in their cars. Pastor of Good News Seventh-day Adventist Church, Baswell Stirrup, says he's not moved by the restrictions.
Whatever hand life deals to me, I play it as best I can. I'm embracing it. I'm enjoying it. I've learned so much about online platforms because of COVID-19 that is actually a blessing to the church in terms of ministry. Not only that, I've been able to keep in touch with friends and family members who tune into our services from Europe. I mean, it's a different time zone, Canada, different parts of the United States. Negativity is a mindset. The most dangerous thing that we face right now is not COVID-19, it's our attitude toward COVID-19. If we have the right attitude, it just makes us better.
Services were held in the church's parking lot yesterday in Flamingo Gardens. Pastor, Prophetic Voice of Victory, Apostle Anthony Smith, says his ministry has been hit hard by the COVID-19 pandemic. Over 50% of his members represent hotel workers who are out of work.
So we have already separated our chairs 6 feet apart. We already got our sanitizers ready. We have everything ready to go for service. So it's just a testament of the people in the background. They just ready to come and give God praise because we know the church is a vital part of this reopening process.
Senior pastor of New Covenant Baptist Church, Reverend Trajine Chajoriat, says his church has been preparing to open for weeks and adjusting to what is becoming the new normal.
We put a disaster recovery committee in place. That committee is headed by Ms. Penniman, and she's got several of our leaders on that committee. And we went on ahead, got a company to come in to sanitize the sanctuary. Obviously, with all the shutdown, there were quite a number of things. Rodents might have also come in as a result of the non-activity in the church. And so we had a pest control company come in. All of these things we already had in motion prior to the shutdown so that our sanctuary is well and ready for service once the shutdown is lifted.
Desmond Saunders, ZNS Network News.